Hey everyone, Connie here with a bit of an update on everything going on. Yada yada, you know the drill. So, first things first, I want to thank everyone who has donated during this month for the June donation reward special. Everyone who has donated for, double rewards for each donation. Thank you for doing so. One, it's given me some interesting things to check out, and it also helps with Trotcon next month. As I mentioned before, I'm going to Trotcon in Columbus, Ohio next month. It is going to be my first pony convention, My Little Pony convention, since 2017's BronyCon, and my first time going to Trotcon specifically since 2015. So all the money I can get obviously helps. And especially since I want to, pay my friend to help with the room and everything, because he's letting me crash with him at his hotel room and all, so obviously I want to give him as much as I can to help for obvious reasons. And also have a little extra money to spare for getting a photo with a guest or two. Food would probably be good, but also maybe some swag, some merch. That would always be really fun to get to have and show off. So yeah, just various things like that. And you guys have been very generous, have helped me out. I mean, your donations allowed me to get the badge in the first place, so. But yeah, so this entire month, this has been going on, and it will continue to go on, like I said before, until July 1st. Once the clock rolls over on July 1st, we'll be done. Although probably I'll give a little leeway, until I actually wake up on July 1st, because technically after midnight I'll still be awake and everything. So maybe I'll give a little leeway there if you ended up donating after midnight. Right when it turned July 1st or whatnot. But yeah, something like that. You get the general gist. And again, that's all Eastern time. I have to specify that because I live in the Eastern time zone. But anyways, so, I once again thank you. We've got a lot of stuff on the schedule set for the future. We got movies, we got some YouTube content, we got shows here and there. We've still had some stuff already on there, but we got some more stuff now, so cool, fun. And all of that being said, if you are still able and willing to donate, we still have a week to go. So there's still time if you haven't been able to as of yet, or if you wish to again. And again, it's completely optional, just like with donations at any time. It's completely optional, only if you want to, only if you can. It won't hinder anything you're able to see on the channel. You'll still get to see every bit of reactions and other content I post. Nothing will ever be behind a paywall. So no matter what, none of that will be affected. It's just a way to get you guys a little more involved and get me to check out stuff I otherwise normally wouldn't. It's especially good for movies and YouTube stuff and whatnot, because there are a couple other ways to get shows in there, but it's still good for shows as well. Anything like that you can have me react to, as long as I haven't seen it. So, yeah. So once again, there is a week left. If you can think of anything you would like to see me react to, again, movies, shows, YouTube stuff, please feel free to donate for it. Down in the comments below, we can work out all the details. You can find out if I've seen something or not, and we can go from there. It's very easy to donate. It's just via PayPal. So, yeah. And that being said, now we move on to the next announcement I want to talk about, or discuss, or whatever. Not really an announcement, because I already announced it before, but live streams coming back. So I talked about this before. Live streams will be coming back soon. And at this point, I think I figured out how I want to do it. So Once we finish putting up Celeste, I think I have like one or two more parts to go. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look again. I have one or two more parts to go before we finish Celeste. Because as you know, I'm not gonna finish the game. I announced this before, but I was basically like saying like I wasn't enjoying playing it anymore. Because if I played it without the in-game cheat codes, which I'm still counting them as cheat codes, then it was proving to be very difficult, and it just made me upset. It was basically becoming a rage game for me. But if I played with the cheat codes, I felt guilty. And even though they're in the game, and it's like it's an actual feature meant to make it more accessible and easy for players who aren't as good at that kind of stuff, I understand that, but it still makes me feel extremely guilty. It's just a internal feeling that I can't really control. So unfortunately, again, I wasn't enjoying the experience of playing the game, no matter what, really. I love the story. I love the character of Madeline. I love the focus on mental health and the fact that there is such just really positive, great trans representation with this character. But at the same time, it's like if I'm not enjoying the game, why continue playing it? You know? So I was thinking about like how am I going to do these streams coming back? And basically the kind of thing I gave a few ideas I think before, but what I kind of settled on is there's not going to be a schedule for streams. They will basically happen when I get to them. And you will have notice, and I think I mentioned this before, there will be notice. So I'll let you know at least a day in advance. But basically it's just like if I feel like, oh, this day I can get on and play, then I will. It's going to be pretty much that simple. Now, for the streams, we are going to start out just doing one game at a time. If at any point I decide I want to do more than one game, or like do like a longer stream with multiple games like I used to do, maybe we will. But we can tackle that when we get to that. Also, streams will probably be out in my living room. Just saying. Just for sake of comfort and time and everything. Like, I'm not going to want to sit here. Because this chair, you can't see it too well, but aren't gaming chairs supposed to be comfortable? Because this is not that comfortable. Like, yeah, it's plush, it's soft enough, but sitting here like this for long periods of time, I've noticed when we're pre-recording reactions and stuff, causes me to have some back and shoulder pains. I don't know if it's because of my size, maybe, but it's like my shoulders are like kind of hanging off the chair, the back of the chair a little bit. And maybe that's part of it. But if I sit here for too long, I end up getting these back and shoulder pains, and it's annoying. So for recordings that are going to take longer, I'm probably going to just do them out in the living room. I've been recording movies out there. I'll probably be recording stuff like The Boys and all out there, just for good from now on. Anything that's like notably longer like that. But like I'll do like maybe a couple hours of sitting in here doing a bunch of short reactions. Because then I could like stand up in between them, stretch a little, move my shoulders and arms around. But if I'm doing like a longer reaction, I can't really do that as easily, you know? Because I have everything set up to where I'd have to actually move things out to actually do that. So yeah, for live streams, we'll probably have to do them out there, but not a big deal, right? So I think I talked about this before as well. We are going to be starting with a Pokemon Nuzlocke for Pokemon Pearl. We've done a couple Nuzlockes before. One of them we had to actually stop early because the website I was using to do the game on, to emulate the game on, that's the word I was trying to think of. The website stopped working. I don't know if it's my computer or my internet or something, but or if it's just the website. But none of the games on there will work anymore. None of them will open. They'll just be stuck in loading and processing forever. None of them will actually open, and as such, I can't play it. And unfortunately, the save file I can't like transfer over to another emulator. It just doesn't let me do that. I've tried. So unfortunately, that had to be canceled back then, and the website, to my knowledge, still isn't working. I've tried it like maybe a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't working. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. It's still up, to my knowledge, unless in the past couple weeks it was shut down. But I don't know. But I downloaded. How is this supposed to be pronounced? Desmume. Desmume. I'm not sure, but it's a standard emulator. I downloaded Pokemon Pearl, and you may be asking, why Pearl? Why not like Diamond or Platinum? I don't want to do Platinum because I don't like the Distortion World stuff. I think it's annoying, and I just don't like it. And I chose Pearl over Diamond because I just don't see. I just don't think I've seen much of anyone do Pearl for a Nuzlocke or just in general. So that's why I'm choosing that. And like I said, that'll just be whenever I can get to it, basically. In fact, it'd probably end up taking over an entire day from recording, because that's when I would probably be doing the stream. Well, maybe not exactly that early, but, you know. I could probably record reactions as well on that day, I guess. I wake up way too early these days because of my dad's work schedule. I'm still not used to it. It's been like weeks now, and I'm still not used to it. I'm just not used to waking up at 7 in the morning. But anyway, so yeah, those will be beginning semi soon. I hope to at least do one before I go to Trotcon, and that's in like just over 3 weeks, like 3.5 weeks or something like that. So I hope to at least do one stream beforehand, but it's not going to be like I said, they're not going to be scheduled. It's not going to be like, oh, one a week or even every other week or even once a month. That's just, I don't know. Whenever I get to them. But like I said, you will have notice. It's going to depend on different things like how far ahead am I currently in my pre-recordings? Do I feel like I could take some time to just do that? We'll have to see. If eventually I can, like, start to plan out a more precise schedule, I will. But for the time, yeah, not really going to be happening. So the next thing I want to talk about kind of goes in line with the first one with the donations, because we got so many rewards for YouTube stuff especially, but also movies. As you know, we've been doing we're starting to do like 2 movies a week when I can. It's obviously not guaranteed. There might be a week where I can't, but that's just to try and get through them. I know I don't have to push myself to do it. I know that you guys a lot of times will be a little more patient and be able to handle it and everything, but it's just it's a me thing. It's just because I'm doing them kind of in any kind of random order, really. Whatever I'm feeling like at the time. I don't want to end up having some people wait forever, so doing 2 a week allows me to get to other people's more, or get to certain ones more. Because let's be honest, most of these donations are from a specific person who donated just a lot more than everyone else. But there were a couple other people who donated as well. And again, I do thank you all. But yeah, it's just all of this stuff is going to be kind of as I can handle it. If we can handle 2 movies a week, we will, but I'll still try to at least do one every week, unless something happens where I just can't. If something happens where I just can't do any movies a week, I'm gonna really hate that. But that would be a, I feel, a rare situation. Um, but we'll see. And then with YouTube stuff, it's still gonna be just whenever I can get to it and whenever I feel right about getting to it. Um, and some of them are like in like these sets of like from the same creator or something. And I'm gonna try to do some of those together and all bunch them up, like I did two of the other videos together recently. Music videos I reacted to, I did those two together. I'm gonna try to bunch them up a little bit like that, just to be able to make it easier to digest and get through. But they'll still the YouTube stuff will definitely still be just when I can get to them. And the last thing I want to talk about real quick is the week of Trotcon specifically. So Trotcon is that Friday through Sunday. Let me get the exact dates up here. But it's that Friday through Sunday because it's normal convention days, which is the 15th, 16th, and 17th of next month of July. So I will be leaving. I've talked to my friend about this who's giving me the ride and helping me with the room. And he told me we're going to be leaving very early on Friday. Like very early. My time, of course. That should be obvious. But like really early in the morning, as in I will not be able to even think about uploading anything. It's just not going to happen. And I'm not bringing my computer with me. So I will not be able to upload anything on Saturday and Sunday either. Because I'm choosing not to bring my computer with me because it's just going to be a hassle. Plus, I'm not even going to be using it most of the time, so why bother? Like, even when I'm in my hotel room, it's going to be like, oh, I'm basically going there to sleep and shower. That's pretty much it. Because our hotel is not going to be attached to the convention and everything, so we actually have a little bit of a, like, 10-minute drive or so. So, I can't just go back to the hotel whenever, unless I want to make a really long walk. So, I'm not going to leave the computer in my room, so I would have to lug it with me everywhere, and with not using it, it just wouldn't feel necessary. I can spend a weekend without my laptop. So I'm going to be leaving that here. And as such, I won't be able to upload on Friday through Sunday. Because of this, what I think I'm going to do is that week, I'm going to upload the Friday through Sunday stuff, which is going to be pre-recorded, of course, on Thursday. So Thursday the 14th, I will probably be uploading 4 separate reactions. The reactions for Thursday, but is also for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a lot to upload at once, but it's not really that much work. I mean, I just have to edit the videos and then put them up and hope BitChute doesn't give me processing issues. The biggest amount of work is just editing the stuff together, which is not much of anything. So, yeah. But also, since that week is basically going to be cut in half for me in terms of recording, I don't know what the movies are going to be like for that week. I don't know what the movie reaction situation. At the most, we'd only be able to do 1. There's no way we're going to be able to do 2 movie reactions that week, which that week starts with Monday the 11th, since our reaction week starts on Monday rather than Sunday. So Monday the 11th, and everything, it's like I'm not going to be able to start. I'm not going to be able to do more than 1 movie reaction for sure. That much is guaranteed. But I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the 1. Because I don't know what my recording schedule is going to look like at that point. And I've thought about, like, oh, I could just take the week off from recording most things, and so that would help. But I don't know. I don't know what the recording schedule is going to look like. I don't know how much I'll have recorded ahead of time already by that point. I might want to record during that week. I don't know. So I can't promise anything. But the one thing I will say, I will promise, is again, Thursday the 14th, I will be uploading 4 reactions for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm uploading them ahead of time that week just because, you know, I won't be here and I won't have my computer to be able to upload them otherwise. So yeah, that's the gist of things, and we will kind of take that from there. That's all the updates I really have for the moment as well. If you have any questions or anything to add or whatever, feel free to say something in the comments. And again, just as a quick reminder, as I said before, the 2-for-1 special for donation rewards goes through the end of June. We have about a week left. So if you have anything else you want to donate for and can, again, completely optional, but if you want to and are able to, there's 1 week left. And again, you get 2 donations or 2 rewards for every donation, and donations can be any amount. And anything coming through at this point is helping me for Trotcon. It's what I have to use the money for at the moment, because again, I have to pay my friend to help with the hotel and the other stuff I mentioned as well. But yeah, either way, thank you so much for understanding. Thank you so much for continuing to check out the channel. And for now, I hope you enjoy everything to come. So I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time. Where's my cursor? There it is.